Here's my wacko idea. You get copper coil, you wrap it around, and you have a positive and a negative, and you make an electromagnet. Probably should have had like a metal pipe around it. I thought of maybe if you had a bottle with a place where you can put the tap in, you can spin it in, the water goes in on an angle, makes a spin, and it comes out, and the directionality based on where the positive is where you want to attract. This negative is where you want it to go. Now naturally gravity will take it downward. So if you attract the metals out downward, then the diamagnetics would go up and stay upwards. But I thought, why not reverse it and have it repelling? It repels the metals. And the only thing that would fall through would then be Ormus. Yeah, so you can use a repel method, but you would have to have a hole at the top for the stuff to the waste metals to spray out. So have a hole somewhere over here or something. I found that it was filling up too much when I had a lid on it with a hose in it at the bottom. So this chamber would fill up too much. There has to be a good quick release for the wastewater, and so far more torque because 7 volts DC doesn't do a lot through plastic. You need to have electromagnet because water is capable of being able to be repelled. So far the best magnets I've seen are to repel water. I don't really want to repel water so much. I just want the electroconductive magnetic field, electromagnet, to push the metals in the direction that I so wish it to be. So if it be down, then metals go down, and then it comes out the bottom, so it almost come out somewhere else. Or if I want to repel it up, repel the metals up, split out a hole, and only the Ormus goes down. Well, I thought Ormus, if it's diamagnetic, it wouldn't like a repel, so it wouldn't go through a repel. So the idea of repel seems to be under question because we can't go to repelling our diamagnetics. But if it's non-magnetic, it ought to go through magnetic field without a problem. So I've got to try both those experiments and see how I go. So far, both directions, this is not enough strong magnetic field in the copper wire. So I've come up with a better magnetic field that works better, or a better magnet. Microwaves have great circular magnets with a hole in the middle. I need clear plastic and a little copper pipe to make a little magnetic field in a bottle that is capable of fitting my copper pipe on it. So it's a big mystery on how to make an electromagnet. But I suppose you can just put a magnet on with copper coil and twine on it. Yay! Oh, there's the noise.